Hey, what's up guys, it's Cosmic, and without further ado, I'm going to be doing my top 5 favorite anime character MCs. But before we get into anything, I just want to ask if you guys like this type of commentary, talking over playing video games or my gameplay. Yeah, just let me know. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and, joining the family. So, for my number 5 pick, I decided to choose Thorfinn from the anime Vinland Saga. To those who may have not watched some of these animes I'm about to discuss, don't worry, I got you. The anime itself is very new to me, and I just recently finished it, maybe like last month or so. The anime covers the main protagonist, soon-to-be badass, Thorfinn, who lives in a hidden village far from the issues of any war casualties. We learn that the people of this village have never had a taste of war, like literally, like they have never touched any sword or any shit like that. The chief of the village is Thorfinn's father, Askeladd, and he has a secret that he's kept from everyone. Basically, he was a warrior on the battlefield. Not only was he a warrior, but he was a fucking good one. Like, badass as fuck, killing motherfuckers on the sight. Sadly though, after a slave escapes from one of the neighboring villages, he is picked up by Askeladd, who plans to help him, but to no avail. As the slave owners find out where he is, and though Askeladd tries to save the slave, he dies from his injuries anyway. Being spotted now, Askeladd is found out by his old crew. He used to be a warrior, in which they ask him to come back and fight due to the code of their honor being really strict. He agrees. Taking boat, Askeladd and some warriors, quote unquote, who really ain't shit, if I'm being honest with myself, travel to pretend to go to war until they find out that Thorfinn snuck on the boat. The crew gets ambushed by assassins for hire, where Askeladd, the only real warrior there, ends up laying his life to protect his son and the others. That's some badass type shit right there. You ain't ever see shit like that. Seeing the carnage that had killed his dad, even though the others were let free to go and run away, Thorfinn snuck again onto the enemy's boat. How the fuck can this kid keep getting away on people's boats? This man is a literal fucking menace. Who do you know be sneaking on boats 24/7 every single fucking time? Name somebody, please. I'm begging you. I have to move on to the other anime MCs, but Thorfinn is a great ass fucking character with really good potential to be one of the best anime MCs out there. With only one fucking season under his belt in the anime, I expect really high hopes from his character and his character development into the series itself. And I already know that this dude is going to succeed my expectations. So, if you ever get the chance, please go check out Vinland Saga. I believe it's on Netflix and Hulu. The next character on my list, at number 4, is...
Look out, Ryuko! Now! Oh, Ryuko!
Ryuko, from the anime Kill la Kill. Now, Ryuko's father gets murdered, and Ryuko goes on a mission to avenge her father's death by getting the killer. While wielding half of what appears to be a pair of scissors, the last thing she had acquired from her late father from his death, she travels to Honnouji Academy to get answers about what happened to her father. As a rebel, she challenges president of the school, Satsuki Kiryu. There, Ryuko is faced with tasks fighting against the student body, president, Satsuki, and her Elite Four. And technically other classmates, but they really ain't shit if I'm being honest with myself. Through trial and error, she feeds them off repeatedly to find answers. Falling into what appears to be a cavern of the basement from the broken ashes of her old home, she finds a Goku suit made by her father, named Senkits or Senkitsu, that allows her to transform to a stronger version of herself, able to finally retaliate against the president and her goons, using what's called her Kamui, a suit made entirely of life fibers, almost impossible to have and only one of its kind. Until Satsuki dons her blue version, Junkets, which is able to rival Ryuko's Kamui. As they clash against each other, for Ryuko, it means avenging her father. For Satsuki, it's pride in carrying her legacy on her back. With this ultimate battle between evil and good, who will prevail? Spoiler alert, you actually find out that there is no evil or good. They're actually both good, and Satsuki's mother is actually the bad guy, and then you find out that Satsuki's mother is actually Ryuko's mother, and they're actually sisters. And then apparently, since they're sisters, one was just, dropped off, like at a fucking daycare. Not actually a daycare though, that bitch was fucking dropped out of her fucking highway more like. And yeah, that's about it between their sibling accomplishments together, I guess. I don't know, man. Watch the anime. But at the end of the day, Ryuko is an amazing MC who changes the tone and is actually recognizable to stand out, with her amazing fights and dialogue with other characters, her transformations looking cool as fuck, her weaponry, color palette, overall design and attitude as an MC really made her stand out for me. Watching this anime and even rewatching it made me realize how great it is as a standalone anime for its time. Okay, for number 3, This was hard for me because both these characters are interchangeable for me personally. I know other people are going to be like, what? How are they interchangeable? One is way better than the other. And I know, but again, personal opinion, guys. Come on, personal opinion. And it was a really long process of trying to pick which one for this video that I would put for number 3, but I finally decided. And for number 3, I pick Madoka Kaname from the anime Puella Madoka Magica. Now, for those who haven't watched the show at all, technically, you could say the show has 2 main characters, with Homura Akemi being the second main character in the show. But if I'm being honest, the main character really is Madoka Kaname. Either way, take it as you will, both their stories are interconnected anyway, and both of them are amazing ass main characters. But for this one, I'm just gonna do Madoka Kaname. But if you want to hear me talk about Hamaru, I really won't mind, just tell me in the comments. So, Madoka Kaname is a kind and gentle 14-year-old girl who lives in a normal and happy life, but is then faced with the decision of becoming a magical girl. Now you're probably wondering, Cosmic, but why did she become a magical girl? And what was the point? And isn't there dangers to being a magical girl?
Now everything that was in my way is gone, and everyone else still believes in me.
Madoka Magica is a lot like The Promised Neverlands. You never seen The Promised Neverlands? Well, strap the fuck up then. Madoka, an average everyday girl, goes to middle school with her close friends Sayaka and Hitami-chan. Awoken from a very weird dream, she makes it to school hearing her teacher talk about her bad experience with men. She laughs it off, until she catches eyes with a new student, Homura Akemi. From there, she gets vivid flashbacks, remembering the girl from her dream. How strange the whole thing was, seeing she has never met the girl in her life. Akemi makes immediate contact with Madoka, asking her for help to take her to the nurse's office. Knowing from the very beginning that Madoka was the health rep, Madoka's curiosity leads her on and she takes her to the office. As Akemi leaves words of advice to Madoka, telling her to never change herself to keep her loved ones safe, Madoka turns to walk away. She meets up with her best friend Sayaka and tells her about what had happened, saying how it felt like they were destined to meet and be together. And no, not in the romantic sense, you fucking weirdo. Those are literal children. Shame on you. Madoka puts on her headphones to hear the words, "Save me, Madoka." Now, for some reason, since I can't get my actual hands on the recording, I will do a live demonstration of what happened just for you. You're welcome. Help me, fat little girl.
Who said that?
Help me.
Who said that? I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna make sure you're nice and safe. I'm gonna save you.
Goddamn cheesesteak.
Here I come.
I don't want to spoil anything major about the series, but let's just say if Sailor Moon met the Promised Neverlands, this would be their monstrosity of a fucking love child. Madoka is a great MC who demonstrates her resilience and cunning from such a young fucking age, making smarter moves that honestly I don't believe people older than her would even make or even consider. When watching Madoka Magica, sit back, enjoy the ride, it's a fun one and a hell of a fucking blast. My final 2 favorite MCs before I get any hate comments saying, "Why isn't number 2 your first pick? He's superior in every way." First, it's my opinion. Second, go touch some grass. Your fan base hasn't gotten a decent shower in has to be fucking weeks from you reading those long ass mangas. Finally, rest in peace to the creator who sadly passed May of last year, Kentaro Miuri. Without any further ado, my second favorite MC is the man, the myth, the legend, Guts. Shit, my bad, wrong one. What I meant to say was Guts. Now, this man right here went straight to hell and came back broken and girlfriendless, just like most fairy tale fans who couldn't use the power of friendship to pull any girls and ended up being stuck in the friend zone. Sucks to be you, buddy. Get well soon. I feel like this one doesn't need much of an explanation, but to those who have never seen Berserk 1997, you're 100% missing out and need to get your fat ass up, stop munching on those damn Cool Ranch Doritos, brush your teeth, not with the Mountain Dew, get on YouTube, and watch the whole series in its entirety. Then have periods of break for crying in between, you know, those little things. Guts starts the series off known as the Black Swordsman, where he enters a town seeking to defeat the town's ruler. In a rage, the ruler kills innocents, burning the town down. Guts ends up killing the ruler with a bit of an LSD trip. We head into the saddest flashback of all fucking flashbacks possible, where the rabbit hole gets deeper than you'd think. Just a warning, if you hear the name Griffith, remember that name, and don't fucking forget it. Guts is an amazing character because, do I even need to explain it? The Guts fanboys are already in my fucking comment section saying, why isn't he number one? Listen, just watch Berserk 1997, you'll understand why Guts is in my top 3. It's pretty obvious. And finally, what you've been waiting for, my number 1 favorite anime MC is...
It's me, Goku! Is that all you got, faggot?
What did you say to me?
I was just wondering if you're ever going to fight me at full power, faggot!
Why, you little monkey! You'll pay a hefty price for your insolence!
Next time on Dragon Ball Z Kai! Duel on a vanishing planet, the final showdown! Alright, Frieza, it's time to suck me off until I come all over your face.
Nah. I'll save Dragon Ball Z fans for another video. I'm already pissing off Berserk fans. I can't do this anymore. Oh god. Okay, number 1 is actually Lelouch. Lelouch v Britannia. I mean, it's not really shocking. I mean, come on now, it's me. I don't really feel like getting super in-depth about why Lelouch is my favorite, but I will say out of all the animes here, he's the only one to actually make me cry. The story of Code Geass is one of betrayal and superstition. Everything isn't how it seems. Zero is goated, and his rivalry with Suzaku is unmatched, in my personal opinion at least, except to Guts and Griffith, and an honorable mention to Light Yagami and L from Death Note. For those who haven't heard of Code Geass and are curious, I'd definitely give it a watch. It's worth your time. Avoid most of the fans with Lelouch profile pictures. Half of them are elitists who haven't felt the touch of a woman in years, so yeah.
Wait a second. Cosmic, does that mean the Geass in your name is because...
Yes, the inspiration for my YouTube name is from Code Geass, but I get women. I mean, look at me.
Hey, baby.